This is good.
After 3 straight losses, Bill Cowher spent the week rebuilding his team's psyche.
I remember it like yesterday. We having our first meeting. Coach Cowher comes in. The whole board is wiped clean. The only game you have on there is Chicago.
One game. It's a one-game season.
One game. It's the only game on schedule. What you gonna do?
You know, when you lose 3 games, you start to wonder why, and people are starting to look around. But I didn't want them looking around at other players. I wanted them to look at themselves.
And he says, I want everyone to grade themselves in the Cincinnati game. I want every single guy to write down plus or minus for every play that you're in.
I've never seen him this late in the season call people out like this. But it's what we needed. It's exactly what we needed.
The Steelers were about to embark on a mission that had never been accomplished. They needed to win all 4 remaining games just to make the playoffs as the AFC's 6th and final team. And no 6th seed had ever reached the Super Bowl. So Cowher gave his team a history lesson.
You know, if Christopher Columbus, if he was sat there and listened to all these people say, the world's flat, if you go, you're just going to drop off. Don't do it. Well, if you listen to what people tell you all the time, then he would never have done it.
He's not the smartest guy as far as when it comes to history and stuff like that. He totally crushed Christopher Columbus' whole story.
Oh, my history is fine. I mean, it's just we had some history, you know, majors in the room.
Everybody started laughing. He was like, well, you know what I mean.
And yes, I said that he came to America, and Troy said, no, Coach, it was the West Indies that he discovered. And I said, whoa, listen to my story. I'm not worried about where he landed, but the fact is he trusted it. People may tell us not to do this, that we can't do this, but we can do it. He did it.
Every improbable journey begins somewhere, and the Pittsburgh Steelers had the perfect means of transportation for the start of theirs.
Field got ugly, so by the second half, Coach Cowher said, you know, hey, I need you to go in there and pound away, and I'm a mutter.
When I looked back at him and I say, Jerome, it's time. He knew it was time for, you're going to get the ball.
Ride the bus. Ride him.
The bus is loose. He's on the run. Oh, he got tripped. He's still there. 50, 40. He's up the Bears 35-yard line.
Run the bus. We got his snow tires on.
Old-fashioned Jerome Bettis type football. I mean, straight ahead at you, running you over. That's Jerome Bettis.
The final 100-yard game of Jerome Bettis' career carried the Steelers to victory.
The bus drives, and the bus gets to the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jerome Bettis.
I think the team really rallied, and we felt that we were onto something after that game.
I'm telling you right now, your best is good enough. Roethlisberger out of the shotgun, steps up, he's rolling out to the left, and he runs away from Pat Williams. Touchdown.
He's going to throw it. Blitz again, and he's hit. The ball's loose.
Joey Porter's 3 sacks in Cleveland led the Steelers to their 3rd straight win. Bettis' 3 touchdowns in his final home game made it 4 in a row.
The bus has the trifecta, and the place goes crazy.
Fans kept chanting, one more year, one more year.
The Steelers were happy to have him for one more game. They had clinched the 6th seed in the AFC playoffs.
It was time to pay back all the teams that beat us. First rematch game was Cincinnati.
The night before the Cincinnati game, Coach Cowher, he said, I want to show you something.
What I tell you before the game?
And he showed a clip. Bushmanzada really being disrespectful.
When he did that in our tunnel, it struck a nerve with every player on our team. I mean, it made Coach Cowher mad.
That was my Pre-game talk.
The bad blood only got worse when the game began.
Emo von Allhoff coming off a block, rolls into the left leg of Carson Palmer. And you know, Chemo is not a dirty player. He is not.
You never want someone to have to leave the game like that. You never wish that on your worst enemy.
Anybody knows Chemo knew that wasn't on purpose. He was the first guy that was trying to help him. And at the same time, we're trying to make sure that this guy's all right. Their coaches pointing the finger at Chemo and saying he did it on purpose. You know, I just was about to have a little sympathy for you. But if you go take it there, I don't care if he's hurt or not. So, and let's go. Palmer's done. I hope you don't think Kitna's going to win the game for you. I was the bad guy once again. I laughed at the sorrows.
After falling behind 17-7, the Steelers scored 24 straight points and turned the grudge match into a laugher.
He snapped it to Antoine Randall. He's going to throw it back to Ben. Ben on the left side. He's going to throw it down the field, a man wide open. And we've got a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. Wow. That's Cedric Wilson. Wow. What a great executed play by the Steelers.
Hey, that's what you call going for the jugular. You get a team down, and now you look down at the Bengals sideline and nothing.
I say who day, you say we day.